Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's analyze this Doris Ogala issue. She has continued to drag Pastor Chris. This time, she's not just dragging him online, she has dragged him. She's threatening to drag him to court. She has lawyered up. According to a document that is circulating online, it said that Pastor Chris Okafor has breached a legal valid promise to marry Doris Ogala, and this has resulted to significant harm due to his actions. A few days ago, Doris cried out publicly on Instagram. According to her, she has been in a relationship with a certain Pastor Chris, and this has been going on since 2017, I believe. So she claimed that he promised to marry her, and not just once or twice, but repeatedly. So suddenly she woke up and she saw the news of him being engaged to someone else and was getting married. So it was a very emotional video, and social media did what it did best. Opinions were flying, and the timeline was a bit heated up. A lot of people sympathized with her. If you watch that video, you will agree with me that she did break down, and it was very emotional. So fast forward to a few days later, there is this document that is flying around. You can see I have attached it on the video. The lawyers are speaking out, and they are saying that Doris is demanding 1 billion naira as compensation, not 500 million, not 100 million, but 1 billion naira. Okay, this is not like a court document. It's just like a warning, a demand from our lawyers. You know, this kind of warning that would say, let us talk, let's settle out of court before we go and talk before a judge. That's the kind of thing that is going on. So, according to the letter, it is not just a matter of heartbreak. The issue is long. It's what the lawyers described as a breach of a legally valid promise to marry. And they claim that this breach has caused serious harm to their client, who is Doris. So, and they said that this relationship was not hidden. It was not a secret. It was not like a situation where things were being hidden. They insisted that Doris was a known person to around this Pastor Chris guy, that she was even introduced to close family members, including his kids. According to Doris' lawyers, the alleged breach happened when Pastor Chris publicly announced an engagement to another person, not privately, not quietly, but publicly. I mean, pictures were flying all over, and that was how Doris got to know about it. They said the announcement, according to the document, turned a private matter into a public one, and that sealed the breach. And this is what is triggering the demand for damages. So now the demand has been officially made, and the lawyers are giving Pastor Chris 21 days to respond. 1 billion naira for damages that is described as irreplaceable. And there is a deadline, like I said, 21 days. Social media, of course, is divided. Some people are shocked, some are amused, some are uncomfortable, others are asking questions. I mean, there was a comment that stood out for me. The guy said, I have promised like 3 babes marriages, and I did not marry any of them. That means lawsuit go plenty. So, can promise of a marriage now be monetized? Like, people are like, excuse me, what are you saying? Are you saying that you didn't gain anything in all of these years that you were with this guy? So why are you demanding money? And some are saying, if you promise marriage these days, write it down, write it down. If you promise somebody that you're going to marry them, make sure your account is loaded in case you are going out of order, you know. And some people are taking notes, very serious notes. What is clear in this whole thing is that this matter is getting serious, and I believe that in the days to come, a lot of things will unfold. And Doris also said something that she said a lot of people are reaching out to her that she is not the only victim. As at when she was saying this, she said about 2 or 3 other women have reached out to her, and they have these guides, pictures and evidence of marriage as well. So at this point, no court has ruled, no judgment has been passed. These are just claims and counter claims that are waiting to unfold. So the story is far from over. We'll be here and continue to see what unfolds. The big question now is, do promises still count if they are not written down? At what point does a relationship become legally binding? And should